And the heat, that is certainly drying things out. It's coming, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does it start tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Sort of.
Really Friday is when you're going to be like, oh, wow. And then over the weekend, you're going to go, no, I'm over it.
I'm done.
Yeah, I was hanging out with a couple of friends this morning, and one of them said, so when does summer start? And I was like, well, by this weekend, we're just in it and likely going to stay that way. But look at today. A cloud, I see one there. And then I saw another one, oh yeah, right there. And then that's it. Nothing. It is all about the sunshine today. Sure, we've got a little bit of wind. Wind, I think, is already kind of peaked. Those wind gusts near 35 miles per hour in a few locations were just a sign of that trough settling in. We have that trough at play, and that's going to bring us some cooler air. And believe it or not, this is a somewhat similar weather pattern to what we had, say, a month ago when we had all those cool, wet, rainy days that we thought we were just never going to kick. But instead, it's dry through the extended forecast and seriously hot by even this weekend. Tomorrow looks a lot like yesterday. Friday, back up to about 80, Saturday, 86. Sunday, I think we have a decent shot of hitting 90, and then we just stay there through at least the middle of next week. And that's all as we get a big shift in the weather pattern. Here's our trough, here's a storm, and that thing gonna do nothing for us. In fact, we're on the other end of the spectrum. So let's time it out. All right, here's how it goes. Storms kind of stay where they've been. Notice the trough sets up and then it's kind of doing a ridge thing way out there and it's kind of doing a storm thing way out there, but we don't really get much out of any of these storms. We're on the other end of the spectrum. We're on the dry side. And as we get into the weekend, we build this huge ridge over the top of us and everything just moves off to the north. I'll change the map so it kind of makes a little more sense. But overall, it's going to just be hot. And the extended forecast keeps us that way. This is what we talked about yesterday. This is kind of that second week of June, the first full week of June, if you will, or thereafter. And it just looks like our high temps stay in the 90s across the inland northwest. But if we run it out from there into the week thereafter, kind of the middle of June, this one would actually be through the 14th. It stays warm. Now, the difference between the last one and this one is the color scale here. Hear me out on this one. The color scale here runs kind of off our spectrum from the key or the legend. So it is going to be that kind of hot. And then as we get to the week thereafter, looks like slightly cooler, but still well above average. So I think basically summer starts this weekend and it just continues as far out as we can see.
Safe to say we are in it, Jeremy. Thank you very much.